Hey y'all, I'm Kiki Hunter.
What's good, people? I'm Mark Hunter.
Welcome
Welcome
to
to
the
the Hunt
Hunt Life
Life Podcast.
Podcast. We created this podcast to give a real view of life as millennials navigating the world.
Real life discussions about the struggles our generation go through from family, love, and everyday life.
What's good, people's Hunt here.
Hey y'all, it's Kiki.
Welcome to the Hunt Life Podcast. This is episode 30.
Yay! Episode 30, and he just turned 35.
Yeah, milestones. It's a milestone on the podcast because we still 30 episodes in.
Yep.
Some people can't even get past 2.
Okay.
But hey, here we are. We're on episode 30.
That's how we starting this off.
What? It's a milestone. Yeah. So
Speaking of which,
what is the witch?
are we jumping right in or like what we doing?
Nah, how was your what's something that you learned or how was your
Something I learned this week.
we don't never jump right in. We gotta bring the people up to track.
Y'all, it's gonna sound bad when I say it, but sometimes you just don't learn nothing. You just be trying to like stay alive, and this week I feel like I just been trying to stay alive. So yeah, and I'm here. So
Shaking my
job well
head.
done.
Looking at shaking my head.
It be like that sometimes. You just be lucky to still be here.
Nah, I get that. It could be rough out here in these
You
streets.
do. And what about you? Give us something profound.
I don't know if I got something profound. I turned 35, chill, relax, pretty much. Got my ass handed to me, pause upon Elden Ring, and I chill with the family, have fun, just about chilling. See, we can get into it now, cause that's one of my things. So on this episode, we will be talking about on episode 30. We're gonna be talking about the little quirky things that your spouse do that you had to get used to, or as the youngsters like to say, the icks.
Exactly. What is your ick that
Yeah.
your partner does that you had to get used to? Because as he was talking about his birthday, something came over my spirit about what I learned. And I really didn't learn it. It's just, each of you learn how to deal with it. And
But what
like,
she finna say is part of my ick. Cause like, yeah, this is going hand in hand.
oh, child.
Cause she wanna force me to get out and do stuff when I'm perfectly fine with like chilling. I don't mind going out to eat and stuff like that, but I'm perfectly fine with just chilling. Man, I'm always out like from working, so I be tired, especially up in this heat. When it's probably wintertime, fall time, then maybe, but
I'm
it be
simply
hot.
trying to give him memorable birthday. And every year.
No, not every year, because you forced me to go out every other year,
That's
and
a
I end up
lie.
doing it.
That is a lie.
Bro, for my 30th birthday, you forced a party on me.
That was 5 years ago.
Yeah, and I didn't want one. That was an ick, bro. Like, she literally made me have to mix and mingle with people.
Excuse me for help for wanting you to celebrate the day that you were born.
I'm born every single day. You want something profound? That's profound. Every time I open up my eyes in the morning, I'm being reborn. Like,
That ain't how they work. That is not how they work.
it is.
I've never. And here's the thing. You would think after being together as long as we have, it wouldn't bother me as much. Because I don't understand it. It's different that I'm not the birthday person. That's fine, right? It's okay. That's just not my thing. But
So you don't have to do it, but I got to.
because when I met you, that wasn't it. Cause that see now it's always something he leaving out in the story. Now when I met him, and I got Facebook proof of this, okay? When I met him, you had to celebrate his birthday on his birthday, or he didn't want nothing at all, right? It didn't matter what day it fell on. It's on his birthday or nothing at all. Now, I mean, handed my ass on a platter. Okay, I had class and work. Like, I had a whole
Because
job.
I don't believe in celebrating your birthday a day before or a day afterwards. It's not your birthday. You born literally on that one day. Like, that's one of my icks with the world. Them people that want to celebrate the whole weekend or the whole week or the whole month for their birthday. Like, bro, grow up. You only born on one day. You don't
Oh
get the
my
whole
God.
month. You get one day.
When this turned, right? And then, so I'm like, okay, I'm make sure I celebrate his birthday on his birthday, right? Go all out, right? Because the first year I celebrated his birthday with him, he acted a fool, right? Because I couldn't celebrate it on the day.
Because I don't like celebrating any other
So
day.
I'm like, okay, fine. Then turn around the next year and 12 years later, you say, well, you try to do this big grand thing, help him celebrate his birthday, make him feel special. And you know what he want? Nothing.
No, I didn't say I didn't want nothing
He
because I
wants
got
to
a new
sit at the
controller
house
and I
and
had
do
got a game.
nothing. He wants to, like, every year it's like, well, what do you want to do? He don't want to be surrounded by friends. He don't want to be surrounded by family.
I am surrounded by family.
Outside, he don't want to go outside. You know how I had to force him to go to lunch for his birthday.
You didn't force me to go to lunch. I said we can go to lunch. You was trying to force me to go do some other stuff, and I didn't want to go do the other stuff.
But the other stuff you have wanted to do in past years. So
I ain't
like,
never wanted to go to an interactive place, game place.
That is where we are now, Mark. It was go-karting at one point.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and we
now
eventually ended up going go-kart.
So you just lived out that dream.
No, because Santana be wanting to go karting for his birthday or do some stuff like that. So I wait for his birthday to go karting.
What's the difference? That's a whole month and a half from now.
I'm fine when I go karting. It's when I go karting.
You know what I'm saying? It's never no please. It's just never.
It actually is because
I was like, let's get out and go have some
the
fun.
gift that I want. A game. Like that's all I wanted. Like I don't play Madden like that no more, so we don't have to worry about getting Madden ahead of time.
Because listen, to have his birthday to drop right on Madden, y'all don't know how many lines I've had to stand in to get him that game.
Because she didn't want to pre-order it, but I digress.
Because I didn't see the point in pre-ordering to stand in line. We did that one year, and I still had to stand in line, so it didn't make a difference. It didn't make a difference. Pre-order mean when I get there, I pick my shit up and I leave. Y'all pre-order is you still have to sit and wait in a line for hours.
You don't get it delivered. That's the thing. You get it pre-ordered and you have it delivered, so it comes to your house the day before or the day of.
That's insane.
It's not insane. That's the way it goes. It's video games.
It's a store right there. Why would I need it to be? So now you're gonna charge me a delivery?
Well, stand in a line. That be the thing. Like, it's ways around it.
And this is one of my. This is it. This is it. This is one thing I had to get used to. Every year around his birthday, it's a fight about his birthday. And then I'm telling you, the 1 year where I'll be like, he gonna be like, nothing.
Because then I have something probably figured out what I want to do.
See what I'm saying? It's the madness for me. Like, it's the madness of what he sent me through. Like, because every year it's this. And it's stressful every year. And then and that's the other ick.
What?
He never fully say anything. Like, it don't matter what it is. He never fully says it. Like, it could be a yes or no, and he'll give you a maybe. Kind of.
It depends.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's never a full. He never fully says it. Like whatever it is, he never fully said, and I had to get used to that because that used to like stress me out. Like I come from somewhat of a direct family, and I'm a direct person, so it'd be like, well, why you just didn't say that? And he'd be like, I did. And it's like, but you didn't. You have said it. Like you said it, but you didn't. Like you didn't finish it. Like you started and you stopped, right? And then later I understood why, but I'm like, oh, but I really had to get used to that.
What that mean? Like, dang, bro. Like, yeah, just pile on hunt. I see.
You have to watch him interact with his family. I think that's the main thing. Like once you watch him interact with his family, you're like, oh, you get it because he does it. He does it with them. So it's like he'll get in the midst of saying something, and then you just abandon the whole conversation. You be like, never mind. He's like that, and never mind. Like he just once he see like he just.
So I'll be Joe Biden. Never mind.
Yeah, like he be on the road, and then he just stop, and you be like, well, you finished, you done. Well, what's wrong? And he be like, nothing. But it's like you clearly wouldn't finish making it, so go ahead and just say it, and then it'd be a whole thing. And he be like, you don't like nobody care no ways, and be like, well, how you know I don't care? You never said what I'm supposed to be caring about. Mm-hmm. That was the thing. Like the communication was crazy. It was wild. It was very wild.
Mm.
No shade.
Hella shade. Like shit. It's sunny. Like it's sunny. Like yeah, like no shade. Nah, because I mean it's about ick, so it's no shade all the way around. This whole entire see. But let me see. What's a good ick? Something that I had to get used to that I don't mind, but it was like, alright.
Yeah, because I don't mind it. Because the thing is with other people, they think he don't talk. But I tell people all the time, he talks. Like the beginning relationship, literally, people was like, he don't talk. And I was like, he does talk. He just don't talk to y'all. Right? Like, that was rude. The thing that I had to. I mean, I wouldn't tell him that you don't talk to them, but I'm like, he does talk. He talks all the time. He talks to me. That would always be, I'm like, he talks to me. But people was like, girl, we barely heard him.
Words.
Yeah. I'm like, he's just not a big talker. You got to get to know him. That was all. You know, ladies, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, you just got to get to know him. Like, he got to open up. That's what I used to have to say.
Years later,
I still have that. Yeah.
Pause.
So people.
Yeah, like, dang, oh, did he?
I still have to say that. Like, he's not that guy.
Because that's not a me thing. That's a you thing.
Who?
People in general. Like, people be chit-chatting, and I'm like, I mean, I do, actually. I'm about to say, I don't mind chit-chat, but actually I do. I don't like, I guess because I don't like small talk like that. Especially not if it's not interesting. I don't like non-interesting small talk.
And the crazy part is, I have one friend. My sister's the other person that be like, girl, he talk. And I'm like, because you're the only one he talks to. That's the crazy. You're the only one that you get to see what I see all the time. And she's the only one that he does that with.
When I start talking, people don't be listening.
You know what I'm saying? And he literally takes that with him. Like, I had to get used to that, y'all. Yeah, it was crazy. Because he really feel like that, and he really treats you like, he really acts like he will start a conversation and just stop.
Because if I'm like, talking to you and it look like that you're not paying attention or you don't care, then it's like, what's the purpose of continuing to say what I'm saying? You ain't paying attention.
And he used to do that. He be like, you're not listening. I'm like, I am listening though, because I'm a multitasker. So when you talking to me, I'll be doing multiple things, and it'll look like I'm not listening, but I am listening.
Yeah, but see,
but I had to tell him like, I'm listening. I hear you. Like. But bro, I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing to give you my undivided attention. Like, say what you gotta say. I can't walk and chew bubblegum. Like,
and you see why the kids don't do it.
Do what?
They don't pay attention when people talking.
They do.
Yes, but
that's
they multitask.
when they brain go off somewhere else. That's you and them when you talking to them and they say something random like that's you all day.
So she's trying to tell me that my icks, I just passed them down to the children.
Cause you did. Like you'll be talking to the tenant, he be like, "Man, it's cloudy outside." I'm talking to you, like
They my boys.
that's a fact. Like that is a fact. They have his personality for sure. Like especially in the way they communicate. Oh, like
So let's turn the tables.
here we go. He been ready for this, so I ain't.
Actually, it seemed like that you was because you started hella early. Like you was ready to jump into the conversation. You didn't even want to ease it in. You didn't even want to hunt you up on it or nothing. You would just shove it in there. Like, God, calm down. But nah, like I had to get used to her like micromanaging life.
Wow.
You micromanage life, bro.
I don't.
Shit, if you don't. Because you don't like have a full schedule, but maybe your schedule in your phone somewhere. But she one of them like stuff got to be done at a certain time on her time when she want it done and all this and all that. And it's like, see, I don't move like that. Like I get it done, but you're not finna like force me to do it because you force everybody else to do that.
Object.
You can object as much as you want.
That's not true. Mark, you had me waiting for days.
Yeah, but
for a day. I'm not gonna wait for days.
I don't be doing that. Not for days. It might be for like an hour.
You don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
But it used to be days, and they'd be like, I actually did 4 days ago.
Yeah, because you're gonna have a hissy fit.
Because who wants to wait? If I asked you today, that means today.
No, if you ask them today, that means today. Like, I ain't one of your children. Like,
but see, and then it'd be like, she don't ask for help. Because I don't have time to be waiting on you. Like, I'm trying to get it done and move on.
But yet that doesn't stop her. She still acts. And I get it done. Now, because I don't do it on her time clock, it's an issue, but it still get done though. Because some of the stuff that she be wanting done like right then and there doesn't need to be done right then and there. That's just her micromanaging ways to where she wanted done right then and there.
Wow.
It is. You're a micromanager.
I'm not though. Now, if you make me micromanage you, now that
ain't nobody make you micro. So you just like to dry micromanage is what you're saying.
I don't like to micromanage. I feel like if I actually do something, do that. I'm not telling you have to stop what you're doing and do it right now. I just want you to get it done in a timely manner. 3 days waiting on something is ridiculous.
Your timely manner, not my timely manner. See, that's
because you don't be doing nothing else.
See, that's an assumption.
No, I'm watching you not do nothing else.
See, you assuming that I'm not doing nothing else. That's the part of micromanaging because you assuming that I ain't doing nothing else. That you like, well, he ain't doing shit. Go do this. Well, first of all, you don't have to give me busy work. Like, I don't need busy work. Like,
it's not busy work. It's stuff I need to get done. If I ask them for some reason, I can't do it. Otherwise, I would do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
What's that supposed to mean?
You see how that feels? That's another one of my eggs because she'll be quick with the like she dry ass just. Oh, okay. One word I see. Like she been doing that since the beginning of time. She gonna hit you with that one word, especially if it's something she don't like. She just gonna one word it and just nothing. I'm like, oh, really now? Because you just dropped one word in a text message, bro. Like, I wrote you a paragraph and you wrote one word, my G. Like, what you mean, nothing? Clearly it's something because you ain't got nothing to say. And it's been like that since the beginning of time, bro. Like, that shit used to drive me, like, that used to burn me up. Because it'd be like, bro, like, we're having a whole conversation here. You just dismiss this conversation. Because that's how I feel, like you dismissing it.
Oh.
That's the thing about relationships. It's just, that's that whole can't read each other's mind and like understanding that, I mean, everybody got their own little ways of doing things. So it's like you gotta to be good at your relationship, because I know everybody strive to try to be good at their relationship, which I
We will
hope you
hope,
do.
right?
But to be good at your relationship, you gotta understand how your partner tick,
Yeah.
and that's the part that makes it like that's the part that makes marriage interesting.
Yeah.
Because the first signs of you not like taking interest in what makes your partner tick is when stuff start to crumble, because it's
Yeah.
just a pile on. Because it's like you're not paying attention to the little things, then that person get upset because they notice that you're not paying attention to it, and then if y'all don't talk about it, then it just is a pile on. You'll be 5 years into the game and y'all both over here mad about something random that happened X amount of years ago.
Yeah.
Because females don't forget. That's one thing that nobody say. That's an ick about females. Boy, they don't forget nothing. Nothing that like they forget like dumb stuff.
First of all,
But if it's something that's good, meaning that they got over your head, oh, they don't forget that. Like on your ass.
that ain't even
It is.
no. Because Mark, I know you ain't talking. Cause he is the person that remembers something from 1995, and I'll be sitting here like, who got that on their brain? Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Some females, don't get me wrong, some females do. They remember every single thing. I don't have the capacity because I don't care that much. Like, only time I care is if it's something that affected me or like intently pissed me off. Like that's the only time I care to, and it's not. I don't keep tabs. So if you did something, like it had to get. I almost left you and you didn't even know. Like it had to get that bad for me to really like remember that you did it.
And she don't even tell you. She just dry ass be like 5 years later, boy, I almost left you because of that. Like, wait, what? Like, wow. Now you say something.
Yeah,
interesting.
I do. Okay, now that I can't say I do. I don't. My thoughts is my thoughts. So that is true. Because in my mind, this is the rule of thumb for anybody. I will leave you long before I tell you. Like friendships, family, long before you know I'm gone, I've already mentally checked out of this, right? Because some things is just not negotiable for me. Like I see it, I'm a peep. Because some stuff I'm trying to figure out is that a character flaw, or like that's something that you could work on and change, because that's not really who you are. Just like it was like a legitimate mistake, right? But if it's a character flaw, oh no, I'm not sticking around for that shit. Like,
and that kind of sort of goes along with the ick. Is that a character flaw, or is that something that like can be adjusted?
Yeah, because it's about give and take. Like you gotta be able to give and take with each other. Like again, it took him a long time. He feel like I want stuff done on my time. I don't. But if I ask you, I want it done in a timely manner. So no, he doesn't take days to get it done. He'll get it done like by end of day, or like maybe the next day he'll get up and do it. Like because
except for on after Thanksgiving, boy, I get up and gonna put that tree up because
I can't.
She gonna be on my ass if I don't have that tree up, bro. That weekend, I'm going on putting the tree up and starting to get around to messing with the Christmas lights. Cause
really,
she don't play that. Like you gonna put that tree up, like, or she gonna be in here struggling with this big tree, like, bro, like. And then now she got her little mini me running around here with her, so both of them be so eager to be, let's put the tree up. And it's like, bruh, like, really? Like, y'all both want me to do this? Alright, we can go and put this tree up.
Anyways, it's about give and take. And like, yeah, is it a character flaw? Is it something that both of y'all are willing to compromise? Because marriage is about compromising. You got to be willing to compromise with each other. Like if you know your partner is like this, like I know he doesn't do big birthday celebrations, so not to say I won't try,
I was about to say, cause
But this year he was on my ass, y'all. He stopped me. August didn't even get through the door good before he was like, I don't know what you planning, but I'm gonna tell you right now.
yeah,
I don't
cause
want nothing. He
she be
stopped me right
wilding.
at the door, like whatever you thinking about, drop it. Like drop it right now. Like he beat me. So I was like, okay. So it took the pressure off of me, like, but it's your 35th birthday, and like we all agreed that I would do every 5 years instead of every year. So this was supposed to be 5 year mark.
Yeah, we went to a nice Mexican restaurant. Late
I'm just
nights.
gonna learn how to plan a vacation.
Yeah, do something
Like
like
I'm
that.
I'm just
Like,
that I think that's just gonna be the new thing. I'm gonna like plan a vacation. We do a weekend vacation or like, a day or two vacation somewhere and boom, that's it. That's it. That's I like. That's it. Cause I think that's the happy medium.
it's not, but we could take it
Why?
because you're continually trying to make me go do stuff. Like, so it's not a happy medium. It's a happy medium for you.
You'll miss it when I'm gone. Like,
That's an assumption.
wow.
Because I'm not gonna want to do nothing for my birthday in general. So it's not. I'm not gonna miss not doing stuff for my birthday. Like, what? It's just some of the time I be wanting to, some of the time I don't. Like, and
What am I
that be the
supposed to do with
thing.
it? I just got to wait on the year where he be like, and the year that I'm really like, whatever, that's gonna be the year that he gonna be like, I want to do something this year. It's too fucking late. I don't care.
Yeah, it's never
Like,
too late.
but you, it's never too late. 'Cause you ain't gonna stress me out with no last minute plans. One thing I don't do
See,
is last
micromanage.
minute plans. Okay, and certain stuff I need to know at least a month in advance. Okay, I'm already planning Santana birthday party. Like,
Hmm.
but it's about compromise all in all. Like we all gonna have like the things that make us about our partners. But that's what I'm saying. You'll miss it when I'm gone. Because that's the thing that makes your partner your partner. If they stop doing those things, how would you feel?
What if you stop planning stuff for my birthday?
Right.
Like, like, wait, I'm confused. Like, I'm not gonna be upset, like
You say
the
that.
micromanaging
You
part.
say that
Like,
until I get up and I just be like, happy birthday and gone by my by my little merry way. Then
I
you're gonna be like,
mean,
what the hell wrong with you?
as long as you going out your merry way and making my brownies, then I'm fine. Like, cause like my brownies, man. So like, yeah, like, and then if you stop doing that, then it's like, alright, like, dang, I guess I go out somewhere. Like, that's me. You gonna like hold the brownies hostage or some stuff. I'm just saying, like, is there any more like dry icks that you got against me?
Wow.
Well, I guess that's a good one. Like, yeah, no.
Oh. I don't know if it's against you. I think all men do it. Like y'all will be asleep and I be talking to you and then you swear up and down. You not sleeping. It's like, bro, you was snoring for a whole 5 minutes.
So if
You
I'm
was
asleep,
asleep.
then what are you talking to me for then?
Because
Like,
I was talking to you when you fell asleep in my face.
man, they be hot. Like, I work in the sun.
What you was doing this before. You was see
It was hot in the kitchen. Like I ain't stopped working in the heat. Like,
you know what? It I mean he'd be like, I was like, you were though.
but I still be hearing what you be saying though.
You do not.
It depends.
Bro, you can't hear me over your snoring. It's really like no, it's impossible.
Touche.
That's semantic, child.
So yeah, cause he ain't up. He still up playing. Actually, he sound like he playing more than anything.
No, for real. But yeah, it's always gonna be stuff.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be things about your partner. But that's what also makes your partner your partner. Like
Hmm.
those are the little things that like I think we overlook because we might not like them in the moments that it's happening or like because it's love languages too. That's how nothing y'all need to like figure out. We might do an episode on love
Yeah, we
languages.
might do an episode on that. Break down all the different love languages.
Yeah. So that's we might do that. But like those are the things that make your partner your partner. Like those icks and the things is like I wouldn't do it this way. Well he would. So that's what this is. So yeah.
I guess more than anything, figure out your icks, then figure out your partner icks, and try to see what can be worked around it so y'all can have a better life.
Yeah.
Because
Figure
that's
out
the
if it's
best
a
way to do
character
it.
flaw or if that's just like you said earlier, a quirk that they just have, and it's coming from good intentions. Because sometimes, a lot of the times, some of the stuff, most of the stuff comes from a good intention.
Yeah.
Like me going out of the way for his birthday is like that's just my way of showing like I care
Yeah, I
and
respect
that
it.
I love them. Like I do it for him, I do it for my kids. But I dropped the ball on my own birthday. Like that's the thing. But that's my way of like showering them, right? So it comes from a good place.
But I
And
tend to
some
pick it up for you on your birthday, though.
right. So it's just kind of like again, that's what makes your partner, and that's the way your partner is trying to show that they might care. In other ways, it just might be again who they are, and it's usually a reason behind it. Figure out what's the reason behind why they do the things that they do. I'm micromanaging, so he says, because if I don't do it, the shit don't get done. Actually, that's really what it is. But I've come from a life of that though. Like I'm the oldest child. I'm the responsible one in my family. Like I've been head of household for very like all my life. So for me, it's like stuff has to get done. So you have to understand, like I said, with his communication, looking at how he interacts with his family, it's like, oh, I get why you communicate that way. So you have to understand the background of where your partner is coming from with the ick or the thing that you don't like that they're doing. And see if y'all can find a happy medium. See if y'all can find a compromise. Address it though. Don't just be secretly
Yeah, keep it to yourself.
being
Nah, bring it to the
being
table
yeah
so y'all can be able to have a conversation about it to see what y'all can do to like counteract it. Maybe not counteract it, but how to like deal with it.
Yeah, see how y'all can make a compromise. Like really like see how this situation can be compromised.
That's the
Like
word.
if I'm not gonna do this today, if you ask me to do something, have the understanding that I hear you and I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna do it in the time you want me to. Like and if that like me, I need a time frame, so what's the time frame so I can expect the time frame. You say give me a day or two, then okay, I know that I need to ask you a day or two in advance from when the fuck I want it done. Like I just like I know that that's what I need to do because you told me. So it's not just like, well, I'm gonna do it when I want to do it. Like you can't. You have to be open to compromise and work on the things. Now, some stuff again, figure out if that's a character flaw that you cannot deal with. Now we out here dealing with people bad flaws just to say you working on them by yourself. That don't work like that.
Nah, that's the moral of the story.
That's the moral of the story.
Compromise.
Yeah, compromise. Everything is a compromise, especially your relationship. Your relationship is a big compromise all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, with everything. Y'all
Yeah.
two people with two backgrounds.
Yeah, trying to come together as one. So it got to be some compromisation going on. Is that a word?
No,
That's a cool word, though. I made that one sound like that was a real word, too. Like, it just flowed and everything. People like compromisation. Yeah, I get that. Like, do you? But with that being said, you got a rant? You do.
I do.
I thought you did.
Why you thought I had a rant?
Because you was,
I was
I
ranting
thought,
about something.
yeah, about the mama with the putting the wig on the little
Yo,
baby.
it's been a busy day for me, y'all. So like, listen, I digress. Man, listen. And I've been on my stat game real heavy lately.
Yeah, we've been on them stats, man.
I've been like getting back caught up.
That
And
might be an
listen,
episode. Statistics say.
y'all gotta stop with this bad mothering. Like it needs to be shame again needs to be brought back because for that lady to put a whole wig, the wig was bigger than the baby. Okay, the baby was 5. I think she was 4, 5. She was going to kindergarten. First day, y'all seen it. I know y'all seen it because I'm pretty sure it was on the shade room or whatever little.
It finally made it to Instagram.
Did it?
I think so.
I saw it on TikTok.
Oh, well,
So,
then I don't know.
but she put a wig on that baby like orange.
Carrot top.
Yeah, on the baby. Sent her to school. Cause she couldn't do her hair. What you mean you couldn't do her hair? You couldn't come up with a pigtail, a ponytail, plaits, nothing with the little bobos. You felt like it was appropriate to put a 5-year-old in a orange sunbeam wig that was like, I think that thing was like 28 inches. The wig was longer than the baby. Like it was on the floor with her. Like I'm trying to understand. Y'all gotta stop. Like, and the crazy part, she been putting wigs on this baby. That she had a video because now investigate. One thing about me, I'm gonna investigate some stuff. I go all the way down your timeline. Okay, she had a whole video. 3 put the baby on a pink wig. You are damaging this little girl.
Follicles and everything.
Just mentally, like she needs to learn how to love herself before she gets into doing other extensions of improvement of herself. Like she needs to know how to love herself for who she is right here, right now. Not listen, I was about to say, not to mention the girl was overweight. Her ass was overweight. So the baby is sitting over here, look like the baby almost bigger than me. You need your ass whooped because that's just wrong. Like, where is the guidance? Where's the parenting? Because for you to really think that that was cute, you're not understanding. It's the mental state that you putting these kids in, and we're not understanding as mothers. We're supposed to be helping build their mental state, and we're not.
In their
like,
confidence.
Yeah, in their confidence. Like in one of the videos, the girl's like, oh, "I want to be like you." Like she wanted to wear the wig because she's like, I want to be just like you." But you didn't think about the sad part of saying, like, damn, the best part of me that my child sees is me wearing a wig. That don't make you feel no type of way. Come on. Like, we have to do better as mothers. Like, and I know some people gonna see this and y'all gonna miss it. Y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, I don't agree with her putting a wig on her baby. Yeah, but it's not just about the wig, it's just about what it symbolizes. We make bad decisions for our kids all the time. And we need to learn to stop doing that. Like, you are a parent first. It is certain things your little girl should not be allowed to do. It's certain things that she should not. Little girl shouldn't have on makeup for what? She like 3, 4, 5, 6. We weren't allowed to put on makeup till middle school. Not even that was graduation. A little bit of blush, a little bit of eyeliner, like a little bit of mascara, just a little. You couldn't get extensions until I didn't get my first weave until high school. Like, my mom didn't let me get my first sewing until high school. I don't understand. Like, y'all got these kids dressing provocative. They got crop tops and little bitty shorts on. Put these little girls on some clothes and teach them how to act like ladies. Like, teach them to value themselves and not their bodies. Because y'all raising the 304s. Okay? And that's not them babies' fault. They deserve better. Be a mother for real, or like close your legs and stop having all these kids. That is really getting on my nerves.
That was a good rant. Let me see. What do I have to rant about? Oh, it's not a rant. It was a ha ha ha. Like that's funny. Nah, this is a rant. What I'm tired of is people.
Maddox, get in the bed. Sorry, yeah.
What I'm tired of is people that's not qualified to talk about some stuff and they want to talk about it.
Oh.
Like how the lady charged up Cam Newton about doing all this and all that, but then she ain't got no relationship. Like, how you gonna call somebody out for what they doing in their relationship when you can't keep a man? Clearly, she couldn't keep a man because she's 40 years old and she ain't got one. So it's like we gotta relax and we gotta stay within our pay grade. Like, if you ain't got the qualifications to talk about it, then maybe you shouldn't. Like, I don't like it when people don't have kids but they got stuff to say about kids. It's not your conversation. Sit down. When you ain't in a relationship but you want to talk about relationships, I feel like, in all honesty, it's only two type of people that can be like a marriage counselor. It's either you've been married or you are married. But if you ain't never been married or ain't even had a ring on your finger, like, you shouldn't be able to talk to married people about what they need to do in their relationship. Because how can you tell a married couple what they need to do if you ain't never been married? It goes the same thing with being a coach. How you gonna coach somebody when you can't even, when you ain't never been in the field? Like, you gotta, like, if you haven't been through the stuff or you haven't lived it, then you can't say that this is what you coaching. This is what you teaching. That's not how that works. Like, even with the pastors, you out here, cause on his ass, I'm finna go real quick.
Oh my God.
Boys out here, he over here married to Shawnee after she done stole the money from Shaq, but then he's sitting over here asking people to help rebuild his church. Like, how you gonna sit there and ask the congregation for money to rebuild your church when Jesus didn't preach into a church? Like, that don't even make no sense, bro. It's like, oh, Jesus told you to ask people for $1,000. Bro, Jesus ain't asked you that. Like, we know who tapped on your shoulder and asked you for that, and it wasn't Jesus. That's a big fact. He wouldn't ask you to sit there and try to bleed your congregation dry so you can have a mega church, another mega church. Because it comes to find out he got multiple big churches. Oh, okay, you one of them. You feel like that you got to preach to the choir with a big church. Don't nobody need no big church to preach. You see what's them boys' names? I can't remember their names right now at the moment, but they be on the corner preaching to people. But you got to have a big church to preach to people. Man, stay in your pay grade, bro. Like, speaking the gospel is not a job.
Get in the bed.
That's something that you do from the kindness of your heart because that's what you really want to do. You shouldn't get paid to speak to people about God. Because if you want to be honest, as long as there's 3 people in a room together, then that's what church is at. So stay in your pay grade. Everybody stay in their pay grade. If you ain't, like, if that's not your ministry, then don't preach.
I mean, yeah, with that, I think yeah. I was liking her until I found that I liked her until it was like, oh, girl. Because when you dealing with relationships, you have to.
You gotta
it's
be
hard
in the
to
thick
take
of
relationship advice from people who haven't been in that's not in a relationship, especially some of the sacred like marriage and broken households, like the things that she speaks. It's not that she's wrong. It's just that some stuff you just need to have proof to back it up.
A lot of stuff you need
and
proof
we
to
was
back
on
it up.
here and we wasn't married and we've been together 2 years. Would you really take it serious? Like, you have to have things to back it up. Like, with when you go into coaching and like just doing certain things, like, you have to have backup proof of it. It doesn't mean you got to be perfect, but it doesn't, like, I would take better advice from somebody who was married versus somebody who's never been married, couldn't get down the aisle, and like, now you want to tell me what to do with my relationship. It's just not how, because it's different. I know people today don't believe that it's different,
but it is.
Get in the bed.
It's very different. With that being said, I'm Hunt.
I'm Kiki.
This is the Hunt Life Podcast. Hunt Life.
Live dreams. Bye, y'all. Make sure y'all click the like button.
What's good, people? Before y'all leave, don't forget to like, share, and comment. Oh, and follow us at
Hunt Life the podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and here on YouTube. Please hit the subscribe button. You can also find me at I'm the Key on Instagram, and you can follow us on Hunt Life Code on Instagram and TikTok.
And you can find me on Mr. Hunt Bubbles on everywhere. Mr. Hunt Bubbles on everything, and also Hunt Files. And don't forget, if you got any comments or any statements or anything that you want to leave us, you can always find us up on Instagram and Hunt Life, the podcast. Have a great day, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Hunt Life, live dreams.